Nah, they suck. Hey guys, what's up and welcome once again to my channel. It's Alejandra here, also known as Ali. And if you're new to my channel, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've been rocking with me since day one, then welcome on back. As you can see, I got dolled up for y'all today because I wanted to do a really just chill video. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm pretty much gonna take you guys through my journey into figuring out if I'm a lazy natural or not. So with these points that I have covered, I went ahead and wrote some notes to make this video as structured as possible. So I'm going to take you guys through some of the main steps and just like my thoughts moving forward in my natural hair journey. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. You guys are wondering about my braids. Yes, they are still going very strong. I'm coming up on a week since I got them done and I love them more and more every day. Getting up in the morning has been a breeze. So am I a lazy natural? So the first thing is what my go-to products are. So if you've been sticking around for a while and you watched my last video that I mentioned that I made on natural hair pretty much about what products have my hair thriving, then you already know what some of my products are, but I'm gonna go through it again with you guys. So as far as what my go-to products are, I've definitely been using Miche religiously for the last, I want to say it's been roughly about 6 months or so, or even longer, but I absolutely love the products in the Miche collection. They are super hydrating, and when it comes to styling, I mainly go for the Bounce Curling Cream, which I'm almost practically out of. And then when it comes to deep conditioning, I have one of two choices. I can either use the Indulge, which is geared towards really just moisturizing the strands and helping to get those tangles out, or I can go with the Strengthen, which is more of a protein treatment deep conditioner. So I usually go for the Strengthen deep conditioner a lot more than I do the Indulge. I'll go for the Indulge when I'm looking for just moisture, when I feel like my hair is slacking or I've just been slacking in keeping my hair moisturized throughout the week before I come up on wash day. And I'll go for the Strengthen when I really just want to fortify my strands and I feel like they can use a really nice pick-me-up because I've just been neglecting her way longer than a week. So I have the option of the Strengthen deep conditioner as well as the Indulge. And then for styling, I always like to go in with my Bounce Curling Cream because she is bomb.com. If you guys haven't checked out any of my twist out takedowns over on my Instagram, then I suggest that you go and check those out because that's where I pretty much break down all the products that I've used for that current twist out and just the products that I'm using in general. When it comes to leave-in conditioners and another deep treatment mask, I am still using the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. I absolutely love the Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in, especially during the colder months. I'm sure you guys have heard me say this plenty of times before, but it's one of my favorite leave-ins that I like to go for, specifically in the winter months and just overall. Every time I'm on the hunt for a new leave-in, that's usually the one that I end up going back to. So it's pretty much gotten to a point like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I always pick that one up, and specifically during the winter months, just because my hair tends to get a lot more, I don't know, she just always needs a lot more moisture during the winter months. In the summer I can get away with a lot lighter leave-in conditioners, but even then I'll still use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil line just because, you know, she likes to be pampered. She likes to have just a lot of moisture, which makes sense because I am a low porosity girl. So that's been my go-to leave-in conditioner. My hair soaks it up, my strands honestly bounce right back, and it's just been one of my go-tos for over 3 years. Like, it's been a super long time that I've been going back to that one. And then of course we have the deep treatment mask, which I recently just went back to, and all for the same reasons, just because I want to fortify my strands as much as possible and make sure that she's good, especially with just all the manipulation that I can sometimes end up doing throughout the week. And then lastly, we have the Nature's Blessings hair pomade as well as my Eco Styler gel. Those are two of my main products when it comes to like slick ponytails or my half up half down do that I like to do pretty much regularly. So the Nature's Blessing has been a new addition to the lineup, but it's become easily one of my favorites. You guys see me talk about it all the time. I absolutely love it. It smells bomb, and it also helps with keeping my scalp super moisturized and just hydrated throughout the week. Actually, for my braids, I've gone ahead and like dabbed some of it in before I tie my scarf down at night, just because it really does a great job at not just keeping my scalp healthy and smelling good, but it's also helped as well with my seborrheic dermatitis and just keeping her in check before I come up to my next wash day. So those are all the products that I'm currently going to and that I'm currently using and that I absolutely love. Next point is why I don't style my hair too often. Alright, so with this one, it's something that I've honestly come across throughout the years of just styling my hair, period. So obviously in the beginning, if you guys have been with me since the beginning of my YouTube channel, then you know that I was constantly doing a ton of styles, whether it be braid outs or updos or, you know, a braid into an updo, so on and so forth. Your girl was doing her hair constantly, to the point where like people, when they would come across, they'd be like, oh my gosh, you have a different style in your hair, you know, every time I see you. And you know, I absolutely love that. But now with just the way my life has been set up, I find myself going to twist outs the most, just because they're super fast and easy. They're really low maintenance, so if I don't necessarily want to take my twist down, I don't have to. I can just keep them in as a style itself. So since doing so, I just find myself styling my hair less and less, or I just end up doing twists majority of the time because it's the easiest thing in my arsenal right now. I do love a good slick back, but I find myself doing those a lot more in the summer, where I'm obligated to just keep my hair off of my neck and out of my face because it's gonna be hot. But during the fall and the winter and just overall, I prefer a nice juicy set of twists. You guys have seen them here on my channel countless times, and if you haven't, I'll go ahead and include it in the iCard for you guys. But yeah, it's really just a low maintenance style, and since gravitating to it, I'm just like, I'm gonna stick with this till the end of time because it's super easy. Also, my hair is getting longer, so sometimes it can be a lot just doing different multiple styles, hence why I haven't even done braid outs, because braid outs compared to twist outs take so much longer in my opinion. And I have to work with obviously 3 strands versus 2 strands of hair. So someone had actually mentioned that I try a 3-strand twist, so I'm gonna give that a shot when I wash my hair. But yeah, twist outs is the way to go. It's super quick, it's low maintenance. It also keeps my ends and just everything tucked away and healthy, and I don't have to just worry about doing too much. I can slap a hat on if I want to, I can keep them out, I can pull my hair back. It's just multiple ways that you can wear twists and mini twists. So yeah, that's why, girl, yeah, we're not there anymore. Next up, why I repeat styles. So I personally, I have a set of signature styles. So obviously you guys have seen me with twist outs countless times. That is one of them. But my second favorite would have to be my half up, half down. Like, I love a half ponytail, especially a really bomb half ponytail on a good day where your twists are just thriving and they are just juicy and the curls are spiraling. Honey, a half ponytail will do it for you. Plus, you get the best of both worlds. You get to keep your hair out of your face, but you also get to just enjoy the rest of your hair, like, you know, being out and about in the sun and just flourishing. So that's definitely one of my favorite styles. The next one that I really love to repeat, and this is more towards the end of the week when I know that my hair has gotten significantly dirty to the point where, you know, I just don't really want to mess with her too much. I just want to keep it tucked away, is my side bun. If you guys have been here on my channel or just following me on Instagram, then you know that I do that one repeatedly, or when I get a good day in to just brush my hair out and get that hair up and out the way. That is another signature style of mine. And then of course just a twist out, a really banging twist out. I prefer day 3 hair majority of the time, just because, you know, it's the best out of the best. My hair is big, my hair is bouncy, and it just feels really good to have a really nice twist out. And it's honestly one of my go-tos. I don't even do like much of a side part. I tend to always go for like a middle part when I'm styling my hair. But yeah, it's just easy. It's easy, it doesn't take up too much time, and then obviously with my lifestyle, and then I'm always on the go, it's just really nice to have a set of styles in your arsenal that you can always go back to, that are always gonna look good no matter what the day, no matter what the time. So yeah, that's why I tend to repeat my styles. And now for the big one, why I'm getting protective styles moving forward. So as you can see, I've gotten protective styles in the past, but this is, I would say, the first protective style where I feel like I finally have someone that I can go to on the regular. So I'm really excited to continue to get protective styles moving forward. And it's not even just about finding someone, it's also just about being able to just move freely pretty much. And honestly, natural hair can get really exhausting sometimes, especially while you're facing growth or just changes within your hair. Products are working but you don't really know what to do with it. So I think a protective style is a really nice way to just tuck your hair away and to ease the stress of having to style it every single day. So with braids have always been my go-to, just because I grew up on braids. You know, you can ask any of my childhood friends and they would tell you like Ali always had her hair braided. You know, Alejandra always had her hair braided. And that's thanks to my older sister. So I constantly have braids in my hair. So having them again now not only feels nostalgic, but it just feels like home pretty much. Just a nice set of straight backs or even smaller braids, which I plan to get next time. Just a protective style makes life a lot easier. Waking up and just taking off your scarf and going is the best feeling ever, versus although I do love a good twist out, you know, take down and then picking my hair and I'm good to go as well. But it's just something different about having a protective style and knowing that you can keep it in for as long as you want and just move with ease essentially. So that's why, yeah, protective styles, y'all gonna see a lot of protective styles here on my channel for the next couple of months, because I'm excited. A couple other things that I wanted to cover as well is just what are some of the points that have made me reach pretty much like this conclusion as to me being a lazy natural, in a sense. Is just I can give myself a break with the protective styles. I can avoid damage pretty much, so I'm therefore ending up with less damage to my hair, and also just maintenance. I'm able to maintain my hair a lot easier while she just grows and she flourishes and she does her thing behind the scenes. Like, I don't really have to be messing with my hair, and I can avoid breakage, because sometimes with doing a style repeatedly I do end up with some breakage, especially when I get super lazy and I just do buns consistently for like 3 to 4 days out the week. Yeah, don't do that. I honestly, like, if I were to pull my hair, if it were out and I pull like the front portion of my hair, there is breakage, because the front is much like a nice little couple strands are just a lot shorter than the rest of my hair, and that's from doing a ponytail 24/7 or a bun rather. And then, like I mentioned before, my hair is getting a lot longer and I just want to keep the overall health of my hair intact. So the less that I do to it, the better it is for her to just like thrive and chill and be like, you know what, finally we getting a break. Like, girl, you have your hands in your hair too much. So she's getting a break. And then as well as avoiding split ends. So I have dealt with split ends in the past, and I noticed that with my hair getting longer, the usual 6 to 8 month interval where I get my trims are now starting to look like more of a 4 to 6 months. So I think moving forward, every 4 to 6 months I'll be getting my trims versus waiting as long as 8 months to a year. So I'm actually going to be getting a trim when I take my braids down. And if you're wondering who's going to be cutting my hair, it's usually my mom, and if not, I am on the hunt for a professional. So if you guys have any recommendations as far as where you get your trims, then please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm gonna be trimming my hair a little more often because she needs the love. I've been pretty transparent here on my channel about dealing with seborrheic dermatitis. So if you're wondering, with the braids, we looking good, you know. There's no sign. I made sure to wash my hair like a mad woman before I went in and got these braids, because I just wanted to make sure that my hairline was as clean and as clear as possible before getting the braids. So I've been dealing with seborrheic dermatitis for, I want to say, the last 3 years roughly. And obviously since introducing Selsum Blue, which is also in one of the clips, but yeah, since introducing Selsum Blue and making sure that my scalp is really nice and clean, that has helped to deter the flare-ups as often as they used to come in, because the flare-ups used to be bad. I actually recently had one, I would say, yeah, right before I got my hair braided, I had a flare-up where I was like, what is happening? And I think it was because I introduced a new product. I used a deep conditioner that my hair was just like, I don't think this is it. So yeah, I went right back to my usual lineup of products, and we good. As you can see, she's doing really, really well. So yeah, seborrheic dermatitis has been the bane, but keeping her in check and making sure that I'm using all of the products necessary to just get her out completely for 100% is the goal. So Selsum Blue has been helping, as well as my Rosemary Mint shampoo by Mielle Organics, which is just another shampoo that I like to follow up with whenever because Selsum Blue is really drying. So using the Rosemary Mint shampoo on top of that, like soon after, really helps to just like bring some moisture back into my strands. And it's infused with rosemary, which is a really good oil that is also antifungal, as well as biotin to help encourage growth and also just strengthen the strands. So one last point, braid outs, are they a thing of the past? You know, maybe on a good day I'll go ahead and do a braid out, but as of right now I'm strictly twists, just because, child, I don't think I have the patience anymore for braid outs. When I look back at it, I'm like, wow, you really used to like sit there, and even if it were just 2 braids, but the cramping of the fingers, yeah, I can do without that. Twists are just so much easier, so much quicker, so much faster. And to me, I just love how juicy my twists look whenever I do them. So yeah, all I got for you guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below what your go-to styles are, what you prefer, and what your go-to products are. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to let me know in the comments down below and give this video a thumbs up, because that really helps your girl to, you know, just get some love and get on this algorithm. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.